So my wonderful dude was trying to surprise me with a birthday getaway, and I kind of figured a couple things out. He's refusing to tell me like where we're staying. I know what town we're staying in, but he's refusing to tell me like if it's a hotel or a bed and breakfast or whatever. Because I guess so many of the other things it was supposed to be a surprise, but anyways, so we're gonna bring Logan to his doggy daycare thing and then come back and take quick showers. I've already packed our bag. And so after that, we'll just head out. Here we go!
Birthday adventure!
He's being sus.
What?
He just texted the place.
Girl,
Because they want to know
stop.
when we almost there.
You need to stop.
What kind of hotel does that?
Shh. Stop.
Where we going?
We're in the middle of nowhere. Look.
No, I know where we at.
No, you don't know.
Oh, I do know.
You don't know?
Oh, yeah.
Where we at? No.
We are getting close, y'all.
So this is my great-great-great-grandfather, Captain Joseph Trudell. So riverboat bed and breakfast comes from him. Got his pocket watch, and he was license number 29 on the Mississippi River. And that is the name, but the house built 1867 at the end of the Civil War, and been on my mom's side, well, forever. So my mom's entire family lives and has lived here in Natchez.
Wow.
Minus me. My dad was in the Army, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Fort Hood. But we were here multiple times all during the year, and it's like I grew up here, but
Yeah.
slept in the pink room because that was the girly room and had the tub. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Grandma's house.
Very soft.
Extra patty. That's Aunt Margie, so that is my grandmother's sister. So the
Okay.
last one to live in the house, and ever since then she's left it to my mom, and we've been here.
Wow.
Dining room. So I'm gonna kind of serve hot breakfast. I'm gonna get here about 8:30. But when you wake up, you help yourself. There's coffee, tea. Like I said, put stuff whatever you want in the refrigerators. I can come, so there's plenty of space.
Yeah.
Beer, wine, whatever. She got her bottle of wine. It's been sitting on the front porch. It's good. So wine opener, beer opener, utensils, everything you need when you wake up.
Okay.
And you just make yourself a home.
So, we made it. It's a bed and breakfast.
Now you know.
Ah, I love it. Let's go view.
All right, let's go.
We just had a walkthrough with the lady, but now we're gonna show you. So we are in the parking lot. You did good, baby. You did good.
Thank you, baby.
And then we go through here. There is only one other couple with us tonight. We're staying in this one. Isn't it beautiful? So she just gave us a little tour. There's the washer and dryer. The kitchen. Living room. There's nobody staying up there tonight. She said that we should go up there and look. This is where the other couple is staying. This is for breakfast in the morning. She'll be here at 8:30. This is what she was talking about. This place is beautiful. That goes outside. I'll open it a little bit. There's my flowers for my baby. Thank you, my love. They're so pretty. No. So this is our room. It's the pink room. This is all the maps and everything, and our keys, and my beautiful flowers. This right here is our bathroom. I didn't even look in there yet. Oh, I love it. I feel like I'm zoomed in too much. There we go. So, fireplace, bathroom. Our neighbors are loud. This is awesome. We've never stayed in a bed and breakfast before.
Never.
So this is pretty cool. A little closet.
A chair.
A chair.
Huge.
You want to go and open the front door?
Yeah, let's go.
So this is the main street. A huge porch. She said that the other couple was just out here sipping on some wine. So behind this building is, well, why don't you tell us? I'm doing all the talking.
Yeah. Behind this building, we're gonna go. Behind this building, you go down, and there's like the under the hill stuff where
Yeah.
they got Magnolia Grill, they got Under the Hill Saloon, they got a bunch of shops.
The
down
water.
there. There's the water. The actual Mississippi is behind
Yeah.
back there. And then like there's stuff a few blocks this way, stuff a few blocks that way.
Horse and carriage is down that
Yep,
way.
Horse and carriage is there.
Isn't this beautiful?
A lot of stuff. So tomorrow, we got a full day planned. We want to go see Mamie's Cupboard,
Yes.
which is a local little restaurant here, and y'all will see that. We also are going to be eating some crawfish, which
Woohoo!
I don't know if Shyla likes that, but yeah, we're going to eat that, and then we have a tour scheduled for tomorrow.
A tour?
Yeah. So.
What kind of tour?
Yeah, you didn't know, huh?
No. So, I knew about the Mammy's Cupboard thing because I've been saying, hey, we're gonna need to go over there every single time we come here, and we're gonna finally go. So I knew about that, but this thing popped up on my Facebook page. It did. I was not looking for it at all, I promise. And it was about the crawfish tomorrow. And I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to be there. You know, this is happening right now.
And see, that's how Facebook gets you. You be thinking about it, and then it's like, all right, I'm going to throw that up on there.
And then he's like, stop looking. And I said, that was in your plans, huh? So yeah, I kind of figured out a couple things, but I didn't know about no tour. What you talking about?
Yeah, we got a tour. We're going to do a tour tomorrow.
What? Is it hard to believe?
Mm-hmm. See, the funny thing. You want to know the funny
Yeah.
thing? So the funny thing is that when I got this, then I already had the other plans, and I'm talking to the lady, Mary Beth, and she's like, I was like, yeah, we plan on doing this, and she don't know about it. She goes, well, that's across the street. And then I'm like, I'm planning on doing the other thing. She goes, oh, that's right there on the side of us. And it's like, everything's all right here. I was like, that's nice.
This place is beautiful, y'all. Like, for real. If y'all come and stay in Natchez, stay here. This is awesome.
And
I'm about to go peek upstairs like she told me to.
And she's like, pretend like this is grandma's house.
Yeah,
Just
pretend
stay.
like this is grandma's house.
Come in, come out, do what you want.
Because she's talking about, she said I should go and peek upstairs. I was like, and she starts describing it and everything. And I was like, ooh, I might have to go peek. She's like, yes, you should. So we got permission to go peek upstairs. Mm-hmm.
Y'all go to visitnatchez.com April 1st. He's running for first pet mayor in Natchez.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Beautiful.
Well, me and Hal will be out here about 3:30 tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Look how, I love this. Look how high these ceilings are. The fan's beautiful. Wanna go peek upstairs? Okay. Oh, that's cool. I love it. He keeps moving our bag around. I'm like, there's a whole bag holder over there. They have that in hotels.
I ain't never seen fancy. There's our linens.
Fancy. You go the opposite way. Mm-hmm. Shh. I love that there's family photos like everywhere. That is so cool. That's cute. That's on our door for our bedroom. That's awesome. Let's go pee. These stairs are awesome. So she said that the lights are off, so I might have to put my light for my camera. So let's go. A prank? Like you're not really supposed to go up there? But she's all like, you should really go up there and see. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me see. All right. Let's see, y'all. See, these lights keep lighting up right here, but wow, this is the suite. That's beautiful. Oh wow. Just a little chair by the window. Looking out to where we were just standing. My light's on, so it's all can't really see. TV. There's another chair at the end of the little hall. And another chair at the end of that hall. She was talking about the tub. Oh, these are pretty. The clawfoot tub. I love that. The That's so awesome.
She said it's original to the house.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Wow. I'm glad we came peek.
I have to see it. This one and next one.
Yeah.
We don't know how. It's only activity.
Yeah. I love those stairs. Yeah, I know. That's where they keep bad children. Okay, let's not fall. These are beautiful. That's cool.
1716 to 1980. That's cool.
So there's the place from the back side, but we are going for a little walk. Go walk around.
Walking. Walking. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Pig out in.
He said the pig out in looks neat.
It does. Look at it. It's neat.
It's supposed to be a barbecue place. I'm gonna go see.
Yep. I would like to.
All right. I did not know about the tour. I figured everything else out. I'm so good.
You didn't figure nothing out.
Okay, we gotta run. There's a car coming.
It's at the stop. It stopped
Oh.
in the turning lane. It ain't come over here. Oh, it is come over here.
Uh-huh. See?
You figured that out too.
So here's the front of the place that we're staying at. You can get a better view this way. Oh my gosh, that place smells delicious, but it's closed. Alright, so we came around. There's that pig out place that's closed, but it smells so good. Oh, I wish they had smell-o-vision on this thing. And there is the water. Look how pretty.
That's what I
This
said.
reminds me of New Orleans. So they played music down there. They got some places down there. We're not gonna go down there though. We're going this way.
In the Vidalia Conference Center. Ain't on earth.
Somebody's shoes is loud behind us. So we are walking down this hill. There's the water. You see all the water?
The water.
The water.
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 The water.
Look, they're still going. Look how far does this go
See
down?
all the lights?
Cool. We walking that.
You don't want to. Remember the lady said it's alright going down but coming up. Look. Already got a little steep. It's gonna be steep. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Miss Adventure.
So you probably can't read this because my shadow gonna be in it. So way up there is where we stood for the New Year's fireworks, and we watched all the fireworks this way. What are we looking at? Oh, that's the little walkway I was talking about. Yeah, that's the walkway I was talking about. So So we is walking. But you can see this big old whatever that is, that wall. We're walking down. Where are you at, light? You supposed to be on. You ain't helping.
Maybe you got a lot. Nope. Boy, they ain't playing with this steepness.
You could just roll. Bro, you could just roll down. Look, and it's still... Look, we still walking and walking. What we already did? Bruh. You wanna go get the car?
It's too late. We're already down.
No, we're not. Look how far down it goes. Look, they're little tiny lights for their cars.
But we just saw that old man walking up the hill. We can do it. We young.
Okay. Alright, we're getting closer. There's more people that keeps walking up. But there's like, you can't see all this, but, and my light just makes it worse, I think. But there's like another lip. See, here's this car, and there's another little place right there. And then, I don't know, we're gonna have to come and see during the day. Alright, now we starting to see things, y'all. Like, whew. I just turned around. That's good enough. Let's keep going. We're definitely gonna have to come down here in the daytime.
Yeah.
Wow. There's more cars coming.
You hear the water?
Well, not right now because there's a big truck behind me. Look, they're all hitting that curve. That's awesome.
Imagine coming here early in the morning before everybody else.
I know, huh? Listen, you hear it? I love the sound of the water.
I would definitely go beep beep down there.
Go beep beep. You didn't bring your beep beep.
I know. We ain't about me this weekend. And my beep beepness.
And your beep beepness. He's like, come on, woman.
This is the place on the movie.
No, we do close in 30 minutes.
I don't even know what I want. So much to choose from. Of course, Chris has to get bread pudding and a glass of milk.
Facts.
Yes. So I put a chunk of this bread pudding in my mouth, and I tell Chris, I'm like, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. So he takes his chunk and he just goes, and he burns the crud out of his tongue. Sits there with eyes like watering and everything.
Stop telling people stuff.
It's true. It looked like he wanted to cry because he just burnt the crud out of his tongue. And here I am sitting with the whole piece in my mouth, just sitting there.
It was hot.
It was hot. He done smashed his burger down, but this is how it comes. It's huge. So that is how it looks closed. This tiny little thing is my bite. I could not get my whole mouth around this.
That's mine, and I got a big mouth.
Bruh, it didn't even fit in his mouth. Take a bite. Take a bite. Yeah. He's in the water. So this is where we just ate. Ate a little bit.
I ate a little bit.
I literally took a bite with the bottom bread and a bite with the top bread.
I took one bite of the burger and one bite of the potato, but I was thinking about having to go all the way up that hill on a full stomach.
Woo!
Man, look how far.
I couldn't even put my mouth around it. Oh, look, the car! I couldn't put my mouth on that burger. It was huge. It's one of them things where you have to like cut it with a knife and eat it. He's like, look the lights.
Carry me.
That's all the lights that we have to go and walk up that hill.
Carry me, please. You can win that, baby.
You think?
Oh, you got that.
Like, we were literally just sitting right there in that window. Yep. Oh my goodness! Look how pretty! This is my birth flower, if you're wondering.
Right here.
Look how pretty you are! Hello! Oh my goodness, look! They're like everywhere! It's my birth flower! I swear I'm not drunk. Look at you, how pretty. Okay. Bye, beautiful daffodils. We just went this far so far. We got the whole town to go.
Hey, I burn off my burger.
His
My
bite.
My
His
bite of
bite
burger.
of burger that he took.
Yeah.
I burn off my 2 bites of burger and my 2 asparagus. Oh my gosh.
Working on my bite of potato.
Ooh. You want to get in shape? Come do this.
Yep.
Going down was easy.
But
Coming up is hard.
Look, if you walk like you a duck, it's not that big.
It's a lie.
What that noise?
There's literally nobody there.
And you're standing here waiting for it to get us.
I want to see. But I have discovered something. Okay, so that's the bottom of the hill, right? So I don't know if you can see me, but going backwards, so much easier than going forwards.
That's a lie.
No, it's not a lie.
That's a lie.
For me, he can do the duck and I can do the back work.
Quack, quack.
Back work, the back walk. Wow. So we are about to go explore, and I got my flowers and its seat belt ready to go. So we come here often. And I don't know, it's so cool to just ride around each time we come here and just look at all the houses on the hills and everything. It's just, I don't know, it's really pretty.
Very pretty.
It's beautiful. just keeps going and going. This place is beautiful. Head shaped. That's cool. Wow. Hi.
Hi.
I love how different ones has the gates and stuff around them. That's so cool. Man, this is a beautiful place. And yes, this is our first time coming here because we are looking for a certain thing to show y'all. Alright, so there's the gazebo, and it is right here, not far from that. So here's the gazebo, and then this is what you're looking for with the one way, which is straight across from the gazebo. And then you come this way to the marker that says 13, and it's right inside this gate right there. Oh, and there's the angel sitting on the thing watching over. So you want to tell about this?
So yeah, it's Florence Irene Ford. She died of yellow fever when she was like 10, and she was always afraid of storms. So when she was buried, her mom asked that she have a window put into the head of her casket and some stairs to go down to a window outside of her casket so she could be next to her daughter during the storms. They had a door put over it and stuff for storms. So yes, sweet, sad.
So this is what we made our trip out here for, to the cemetery, to show y'all. And we've been wanting to come and see it anyway, so we figured why not come now and add it to our little video. And then here is, sorry for my shadow, but this is her little storm door to where she could go down there. And as you can see, different people left all kind of stuff. Money and everything.
Jesus. Are you supposed to?
I've seen other people do it. this is how deep it is.
That's crazy.
Easy.
I think they end up walling it off because of vandals or something like that.
Well, I mean, people keep leaving money and toys and everything for her.
Yeah. I wonder if that's like a local thing.
Jewelry. All kind of stuff. Oh, look, the little bird. Oh, that's so cool. Look, the little shoe. Oh, a sucker. All kind of little treats. That's sad and sweet all at the same time. So could you imagine her mom coming and sitting here on this last step right next to her, and then closing this door for the storms? That's so sweet. They have money and toys and everything on her actual grave, and all the ducks. Those are so cute.
As bright and affectionate a daughter as ever God with his image blessed. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So peaceful out here.
Yeah.
It's huge. Is it a whale in the middle of the gazebo?
It's not very deep.
Oh, really? Oh.
Might be a whale that they filled up.
Yeah.
I want something cool like that. I want
I
like
know, so
a bear
pretty.
on a tricycle. That's what I want.
Why?
I don't know, because it'd be different. Everybody be like, let's go look at that grave. Look, that one's got Arabic on it.
Oh, yeah? We're going up a hill.
Up a hill?
Up a hill.
Up a hill.
And going down the hill. So, bear on a tricycle.
For sure.
This is in case we both go at the same time. This is what y'all need to know.
Not in case. It's going to happen.
Yeah, we're going to go at the same time. So, on his, he wants a bear on a tricycle.
Yep, yep.
A bear on a tricycle. And I'll have a biblically accurate angel.
One's
So,
cute
like...
and funny, the other one's scary.
Ooh.
You're going to have to
Do
put
not
on there.
be afraid.
That's right.
Oh, look, the porch on that one.
All right, let's go. Let's go do something.
There's a cow on top.
Moo! That's Moo's Barn and Grill.
I love how hilly this place is. So cool. So we are here at Mammy's cupboard. I kept saying that I wanted to come here like every time we come to Natchez, but we never had a chance to come, and now we are finally here. I'm so excited. She's missing an arm.
How many you got, sir?
Wow. So this is the menu, and here's pies. He's like, let me look at them pies. I think that's all we're getting, right?
Yep, I'm getting pie.
Yeah, I want pie. What you getting?
I'm getting banana caramel pie. And you're getting coconut meringue.
Yes, I am.
Are we gonna do halvesies?
I don't know.
Or you want a whole pie?
Can you imagine?
I can
Ooh,
imagine.
goodness. There's little pieces. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. No. Unless you're planning on bringing all that home. Look how tall it is. So we have our pie ordered, and of course a glass of milk. I got my Dr. Pepper, but this is blueberry lemonade. It does not look blue to me.
So good.
It is so good. They brought it out for us to taste.
Oh, you want some?
I tasted it. Okay, so this was up here, but I already kind of destroyed it.
Here's my new favorite thing on earth.
His new favorite thing on earth. Wow. Even above me.
No.
Your face.
No.
So we got some of those blueberry lemonades to go.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah, it was so good. This is so good, y'all.
60 miles from Asheville, where it really
Is our Lord and Savior. Okay, so you walk in and there's like a little tiny gift shop kind of thing, I guess. And you actually eat in the building attached to it. So you don't actually eat in this. I was wondering how that worked because I was like,
Kinda
that's
small.
yeah, that thing fit 5 people. But no, this was so awesome.
I hope you like.
I did. So the only bad thing? That was a big piece of pie.
Yeah.
That was a lot of food. Now we gotta go and try and eat again. We got this. Bro, this woman is built like me. There's the farmer's market. And then they're gonna have the crawfish. Oh my goodness, I smell the crawfish.
You saw the ship, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And some of you may not know, Natchez is the smallest city in the world that has the hop-on, hop-off tour franchise, all thanks to Warren and Nancy Ruther. So we're going to hand this over to you. Then we're going to present a resolution and cut the ribbon. But Mr. Ruther, Ms. Ruther, the microphone is yours.
Well, I think everybody has been thanked. I need to thank the mayor for all his involvement in getting this done. The alderman, and most important of all, is Walter Tipton for putting up with me as much as he does. It came out out as beautiful as we thought it would be. And it's not my building. Somebody said yesterday, your building's going to get this. It's the city of Natchez. Everything that we do is for Natchez and the people in Natchez to help try and create a demand for more people to come into Natchez. So thank you very much. Thank you all for coming out, and I hope you enjoyed the crawfish.
Well, all right. Lord, thank you. We have a resolution or proclamation to make. And I do want to say this is an exciting time to be in Natchez. So many things happening. So many ribbon cuttings. So many new businesses, new jobs. So many new people who are making Natchez their home. And also so many who are now moving back to reclaim Natchez as their home. Ours is a city like none other, and we are so blessed to be here. And even though there are still doubters out there, I think every day we're proving the doubters wrong, because the Natchez renewal is not only going strong, it's going stronger, and our future is looking bright. And so on this bright, sunshiny day, I, Dan M. Gibson, Mayor of Natchez, with the Natchez Board of Aldermen and Natchez Adams County Chamber of Commerce, do hereby proclaim today to be a day of new beginnings. Whereas the Natchez Adams County Chamber of Commerce is dedicated to promoting the business and economic community here in Natchez, preserving the free enterprise system, and with its 117-year history, being an organization of business professional men and women who have joined together for the purpose of promoting the commerce and civic progress of this region. And whereas we wish to welcome the Natchez Depot River Road to this growing Natchez business community, we present this proclamation, which carries with it 117 years of good fortune. So Mr. Ruther, Warren, Nancy, thank you so much for what you've done for our city. We are now going to cut the ribbon. And it is a long ribbon. All right, we're going to do a countdown. Why don't we all do a countdown? Can we count down from 10? 5? 4, 3, 2, 1.
I was stuffed before we came here, y'all. Oh, that pie had me stuffed, but the crawfish was good. Really good.
It was delicious also.
We met the mayor.
We sure did.
Got his number.
Yeah, no, got them digits.
Oh, that was a fun event, though.
Yeah, it was fun. Met some people from Michigan that are here 5 months out the year.
Yeah, they have 1 month left, and then they go back. But I think they're stopping in Louisiana before they head back. So, yeah.
That's what's up.
Met a lot of people tonight. Really awesome people.
Really awesome.
Tonight. It's daytime. But you know what I mean.
You know. No, I mean.
I love how they have all the little shops everywhere. We passed a bunch of them already. Way back there. Hey, look, we ate there. Not this round, but one of the rounds. So, the crawfish thing was like a benefit for the stew pot.
But it was also ribbon cutting for the building that was there, because it used to be a train depot, but now they open it up as like a room where you can rent out and hold events and stuff. So really nice. Really, really nice.
not walking this again today. That's where we ate last night. There's Fat Mama's Tamales. We ate there before. Going shopping. Woo!
Wow.
Thank you,
That's good.
If you pass that, your salary goes up. So within 60 days, we're paying $16 an hour, which is very good. You could probably vouch for that.
What are you gonna be?
A teacher. That's Liliana. I think they got that one wrong. No, not me.
You be teaching people stuff
I teach you things all the time.
all the time.
What you got?
Pick out. Pick out in. I got me some sausage. I
Just a little sampler.
wanted to taste.
So now we're gonna go and ride the horse and buggy thingy. Yeah.
No? Alright. I ain't messing with it.
You are huge. I had crawfish on my hand. I wonder if that's what he's licking. You're so big. Buddy.
Good.
That is good. Thank you.
We got a natural gas system and a transmission leaks. Like I said, I'm gonna take y'all a different route so y'all can see a couple of the restaurants that the other drivers don't really point out here.
Okay.
You got Bowie's Rabbit Hole right there. That's one of the local nightclubs here. And then if you go under the hill, of course you got the Under the Hill Saloon. It's just as much a museum as it is an active saloon. There's all kinds of artifacts in there from the 1700s all the way up to today.
Oh, wow.
Elcott Hill. That was built when they built Fort Rosalie. They built it up high off the bluff so it wouldn't get hit by Union ships.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where's Fort Rosalie?
Fort Rosalie is about half a block down from where we parked.
Okay. Yeah, we walked it and we drove it.
We walked it last
The
night.
golf cart rentals, y'all don't feel like walking around town.
Bruh. where we
Originally, it was
stayed.
just that building there. They added on to the back of
I
it.
like their doors.
That's awesome.
It's open daily for tours from 9 to 5.
Oh, wow.
That's the original hanging trees from the early 1800s.
Oh, wow.
We have a Revolutionary soldier buried on one side, a tribute to the Confederate soldiers on this side.
Just to the right is our least recommended bed and breakfast. You don't want to go there.
Sheriff's office.
Also coming up on the right, 3-story brick building, our original Joe house built in 1838. The 3rd floor up top still has the hanging gallows and the trap door in it today.
Oh, wow.
Remodeled in 1910. 20 years ago, we swapped out one group of crooks for another. We keep our board of supervisors in there now. From 1838 to 1963, there's been over 650 hangings in that building.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Tours here in town, he knows all about the haunted history of Natchez.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And this is one of the places he'll take you in. And I've been in there, it's creepy, especially at night. That's the Natchez Historic Photo Gallery. Inside's over 500 antique photographs showing the cotton heyday here in Natchez from the 1800s to 1910. One photograph in there shows over 55 steamships docked under the hill. At one
Oh
time.
wow.
My goodness.
Now, like I said, Mark Twain used to frequent the Under the Hill Saloon. He was walking up here one day. He was admiring the church. There was a gentleman sitting on the front lawn and asked him what he was doing. He said, well, this church is the most beautiful building I ever seen. The gentleman told him, he said, well, if you think it's beautiful outside, you should come inside and see it. Didn't know he was talking to the Presbyterian minister, and it was Sunday morning. Mark Twain got duped into going to church.
That's funny.
He wasn't known for being a religious man, but anytime he'd come to Natchez, he would visit the church.
Oh.
It's
That's
still
cool.
got that upstairs slave balcony in it. That's where Mark Twain got the idea for Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn to view their own funeral in the novel Tom Sawyer.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
The doors are original first cut cypress doors. The one in the middle is 20 feet tall. The 2 on the side are 14 feet tall.
That's awesome.
Let's go now. Come on, move up a little bit. We'll talk about your butt. In 1979, Mayor Tony Burns was coming to work. He was coming up to the front door. He found a little 3-legged feral cat named Tripod. Took him down to Dr. Hall's. They looked at him, examined him, brought him back. Him and the 3 ladies nursed the little cat back to health. When he got well enough, he'd come and go out of the mayor's office. He became such a fixture at the mayor's office that when he got tired, he took to sleeping in the mayor's desk. Whenever the mayor would leave town, he'd scoop Tripod up and take him with him. Over the years, they got a little notoriety. And in the mid-'80s, him and Tripod got their 5 minutes of fame and ended up on the Johnny Carson Tonight Show.
Really?
Wow.
1983, when Tripod passed away, 2 local monument companies raised money for his little headstone. They wound up donating the headstone. The city went back to check Tripod's bank account, and at that time, Tripod had more money than the city.
Wow.
Originally an addition to the Institute for Education built in 1838. Over the years, it's been everything from an opera house to a library to even a skating rink. The 4 plaques on the front have the name of all the veterans for World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and Desert Storm from right here in Adams County. If you're looking for some really good food, Pearl Street Pasta is one of our more popular restaurants here in town. We have a few more on Main Street. We have Frankie's on Main, 601 on Main, Bistro Reloaded, and Biscuits and Blues. Their shrimp Alfredo fettuccine is really good. I heard their steaks are real good too. I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
But I have had their shrimp Alfredo. Natchez Eola Hotel, built in 1930. Over the years, it's held all kinds of dignitaries, actors, musicians. Some of the most notable ones being Eleanor Roosevelt, Muhammad Ali, Mick Jagger, and the entire cast of the North and the South.
Wow.
Just to the right, the bank says 1889. It was actually built in 1843. For a block and a half to the right of Main Street, 3 buildings to the left of Riola is an underground tunnel. During the 1800s, that was the way the bank moved money from store to store without it being stolen. Also, if you look to your right, you'll see St. Mary's Basilica, built between 1840 and 1844, brought over here in sections from Europe. All our churches are open daily to tours, except for the Jewish temple, which has been closed for several years.
Oh.
Slick Rick's is an excellent little sandwich shop. I've eaten there several times. My favorite is their Philly cheesesteak and their loaded fries. They bake all their bread from scratch. The reason it didn't burn down during the 1840 tornado is because the windows weren't set in it yet. It's the oldest B&B and hotel in Natchez. Everything's original on it. There was even the Elks Club at one time.
Oh, cool.
The Guest House Restaurant has a Greek chef specializes in Mediterranean style food. They also have a really good breakfast there as well. You got the wings and Natchez right there. You can get your angel wing totally. I tried it, didn't work out too well for me. They folded up on me. Made the Bowie knife famous. Also in the mid-1800s, 90% of the United States millionaires lived right here in Natchez. Reason being, cotton was the king industry. Most of them being from up north. 300 of those families being free black families. Hello. Wonderful.
Hi, puppies.
They're like, don't look at the horse. The horse. That's cool.
Named Belfast, designed after Mr. Stanton's ancestral home in Belfast, Ireland. He was a shipping magnate. He owned one of the largest steamship companies here in Natchez in the 1800s. He was here during the 1840 tornado, saw the destruction it did, so when he had Stanton Hall built, he had it built with the walls 24 inches thick. The sub-basement walls are 8 feet thick to hold the structure up.
Wow.
The third room up top is known as a widow's watch. That's where he'd sit and watch the steamships come in. It also served as a dual purpose. They'd open the windows up top and down below, and it acted as a natural air conditioner during the summertime. The front door is 14 feet tall. The hallway is made out of, the front porch is made out of actual Greek marble. The hallway alone is 1,100 square feet, 17 feet tall, 14 feet wide, and 60 feet long.
Wow.
It's been used in several movies over the years, the 3 most notable ones being The Horseman with John Wayne, The Blue and the Gray in 1978 with Don Johnson, and of course The North and the South in the 1980s with Patrick Swayze. In 1950, they made a bed and breakfast out of it. Walt Disney stayed here at that time. He considered making Natchez the home for Walt Disney World, but the Garden Club turned him down, didn't want him destroying the historic value of the town.
Oh, wow.
When he found out how haunted Stanton Hall was, he returned to California, built an exact replica at Disneyland, which was the haunted mansion at Disneyland.
Wow. That's crazy.
The wrought iron fence is the original wrought iron fence. During the Civil War, they actually painted it and made it look like brass so the Union Army wouldn't steal it and make cannonballs out of it. Upon completion in 1857, Mr. Stanton only lived here 9 months before succumbing to yellow fever.
Oh.
During the Civil War, Natchez had one of the largest outbreaks of yellow fever anywhere in the United States.
Wow.
They didn't figure out till later it's caused by mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Before Mr. Stanton passed away, all this was his front yard. Like I said, he'd sit at the top of Stanton Hall, watch the steamships come in. He wanted to be able to see downtown, but the only thing standing in his way was Mr. Linton's home right here, built in 1810. He stepped over here one day, asked Mr. Linton about purchasing his home. Mr. Linton refused to sell. They got in a huge feud about it. Because Mr. Stanton couldn't get what he wanted, he decided to build Stanton Stables right there in Linton's front yard. There's about a 5-foot drop off right there. To add insult to injury, he put 2 hogs in there as well.
Oh my goodness.
On a hot August day, Mr. Linton succumbed to the smells, went over and sold his home to Stanton's widow for 3 times what it was worth, moved 2.5 miles out of town, built his own plantation. Miss Stanton later turned Stanton Hall from Belfast into Stanton School for Girls. Turned this into a workplace for their slaves, turned this into a private school for their $5.
Wow.
The front porch, the wood on the front porch is made out of flat bottom boats salvaged from the 1800s. That's the original wood.
There's just so much history here.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think the French occupied Natchez almost 10 years before they went to New York.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the French didn't leave here till the British settled here.
Yeah, that's true.
Just to the left here, originally Liberty Stables in the 1700s. This became the Phoenix Firehouse in 1890. This was our first firehouse here in Natchez. It was our firehouse for over 100 years. They still have the hand-drawn well and the block and tackle where they load the hay for the horses. And that pump wagon on one side, horses on the other. It's now a private 3-bedroom residence and is currently for sale.
Look at the stairs on the side. They twist at the top. That's awesome.
I've been to a mini crawfish boil. Wilkinstown House built 1835. Another beautiful example of an open arm stairwell. It's also a B&B.
That's pretty.
And all the way down the left.
Antique shops.
Just to the left side of Franklin Street, the third awning down where the coffee cup is. That's the Natchez Coffee Company. And it's some of the best coffee in town. A really good breakfast and lunch there as well. If you're looking for something unique while you're in town, the Shops of Crest right here on Commerce Street is one of our more popular shops. Inside's over 60 different vendors in that one shop. They even have a bicycle shop in there as well. They're also one of Hal's sponsors for the Pet Man election. 1930. Currently being remodeled into an open-air entertainment venue. I'll get back over. The little blue building to the left, if you look in front of it, the little marble plaque says the center of the city of Natchez. This was Samuel Benjamin's home. He ran a cigar shop, dry goods shop out of there. During the mid-1800s, we'd have anywhere between 5,000 and 10,000 people coming through here a day. They would use that marble plaque as a marker to determine the distance from city to city. Mr. Benjamin also had a son named P.U. Benjamin. He was alderman here from 1890 to 1895. We believe the reason he was alderman for so long is because he ran P.U. Benjamin's jug house right out the back of his daddy's store in Locust Alley. If you find one of his little whiskey jugs today, it's worth about $1,800.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
Just to the right here, this used to be the meat packing plant. They have a ghost in the cellar there. The Natchez Uniques right there. Used to be Jacob's Pub in 1843. They have a ghost upstairs and downstairs in it.
Is all that on the tour?
On the ghost tour.
Yeah. Love that. Look at this little dress.
Come on, Al, step it up. As we approach Main Street here, just to the right, Frankie's Old Main, one of our newest restaurants in town. Originally the Farmers Bank in 1843. Still has the bank motif on the inside. You can actually eat your meal inside the bank hall. Just to the right of Frankie's, you got Darby's Old Main. She's responsible for 80% of the reconstruction in downtown. She's also known for her world-famous homemade fudge. She sells it worldwide.
That's crazy.
The bronze plaque on the front of the watering trough right there, that's an actual picture of the first Natchez Indian chief known as the Sun Chief. During the 1700s, during the French-Indian War, the French and the Spanish ran all the Natchez Indians out of here. That's also where we get our town name from. If you go down 61 South, take a left on Jefferson Street, go all the way to the end of Jefferson Street, you'll see the Grand Village of the Natchez Indians if you'd like to learn a little more. Remodeled in 1901. It now has the Natchez Historic Foundation. They're the people responsible for telling us what our antique homes look like, what materials to use, and what colors to use. There's also a nice little museum and souvenir shop in there. As soon as you walk through the front door, you'll see one of them big wheel Victorian bicycles that tells about capital letters. The first building, the roof looks flat, but it's actually concave. That was the way they collected fresh water in the water system to cook and clean with. All of them have that lower cellar in it. All our antique homes have cellars ranging anywhere between 10 to 40 feet deep. During the mid-1800s, that was a way for them to keep their fruit and produce fresh. It's also where we get the term fruit cellar from.
Huh. That's cool.
Up there, the quaint little cottage, built in 1843. This was home to Andrew Jackson and his mistress, not his wife. To look at that, you wouldn't think much about it, but on the inside, there's 6 bedrooms, 6 baths, 2 kitchens, 2 living rooms, and 2 dining rooms.
No way.
Yep.
Wow. That's crazy.
You look between the buildings, you can see how big it is.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Also to the left, built in 1838, 2-story wood frame home, remodeled in 1857. This was the rabbi's house. In the 1800s, he had an underground tunnel that connected his home to the Jewish temple, so on rainy days he wouldn't get his cloak wet or muddy.
So this is the temple that you said was
Closed
yeah. down? Why'd they close it?
Most of the Jewish community moved out of here in the 1930s and 50s.
Oh.
Huh? This is how. Yep. Yep. Y'all be sure to go to visitnatchez.com April 1st and vote for Hal. He's running for pet mayor.
April 1st?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they're doing the dog thing.
Yeah, the pet. He's the main candidate.
Wow, we will, he says. Show little boy.
Just across the street to the left is Trinity Episcopal Church, the oldest church in Natchez, built in 1822. The stained glass on the outside was made in place by Mr. Tiffany at Tiffany Glass himself. On the inside is a beautiful 3D glass art exhibit. It was also used as a hospital during the Battle of Vicksburg.
Wow.
Beautiful home coming up on the left, Glen Auburn, built in 1875 by Christopher Schwartz. During the 1970s, the actor George Hamilton purchased this home for his mother and his brother. His brother was a little flamboyant, decided he was going to paint the house pink with purple trim. He was immediately fined $1,000 by the Historic Foundation. Every year he kept it that color, they added $1,000 to it. When it got up to $10,000, he got so angry he painted purple polka dots. He was known for having drag parties and playing rock and roll music on the front porch on Sunday mornings when church was let out. He wasn't well liked.
Yeah, I guess
When he
not.
died, he was one of the third victims of AIDS in the United States during the 80s.
Oh.
Since then, it's been a bed and breakfast. In the past 5 years, Dr. Tillman and his wife have purchased it, used old photographs to bring it back to its original glory. It's now a private residence.
Wow. Other than the polka dots.
You
That's
can
beautiful.
still see a hint of the pink underneath the paint. Coming up here on the right, Magnolia Hall, open daily to tourists from 11 to 2. They have an antique antebellum clothes museum as well as an antique porcelain doll museum up top. It sits on the original property, Pleasant Hill. There used to be a 2-story wood frame here, wood frame home, also called Pleasant Hill. The brother had left in 1811, returned 37 years later. His sister had built her house. He told her, he said, she asked him, said, where you been? Well, I made a large amount of money, come to build a home on my property, but I see you done built one. Now get your house and get off my property.
Oh.
They put her house up on logs with 2 oxen. Took them 2 years to move it half a block to the left.
Wow.
She
Wow.
lived in it the whole time. Had her first child while they were moving it. We made fun. We called it our first mobile home.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
Now, as luck would have it, after he built Magnolia Hall, during the Civil War, all our soldiers was gone. We had a handful of soldiers left. Union ironclad ship come down through here. So the soldiers we had went and showed off their firepower. Didn't do much good. They rolled out a cannon, shot 3 rounds. The first shot trickled off in the water. Second shot come up the bank, hit a single-story house. Injured a little 7-year-old girl named Rosalie, named after Fort Rosalie. She was the only fatality during the Civil War.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
The third shot rang true, went through the roof, stuck in the wall, ripped the wall so bad he had to tear it down and rebuild it.
Wow.
The 3 beautiful homes coming up on the left built in 1853, known as the triplets, built by a father for him, his son, and his daughter. All our antique homes used to have what was known as a common kitchen on the back with a walkway between it, known as a whistle walk. The reason they called it a whistle walk is because they made the servants whistle while they served food so they couldn't eat the food or spit in the food. They also kept rolling timbers under the kitchen. That way, if the kitchen ever caught fire, they could roll it away from the house, keep the house from catching on fire.
Smart. Look at that, how pretty.
The floor plan on the inside of all 3 of those houses are identical.
Oh, cool.
As we cross Pearl, you can see the front steps of Pleasant Hill, which used to sit right here.
Oh.
Our current mayor lives there.
Oh, okay.
To the corner of Wall Street, this is the oldest section in town. All these homes were built in the 1700s. One of my favorite homes is Mrs. Bunce's house right here on the corner. She has a round porch with a round room with an actual round stained glass in it.
Some beautiful homes.
Oldest corner in Natchez. Just to the left, you got Griffin Mahomes' house built in 1793. Greenleaf built in 1795. Burnt down in 1852, rebuilt in 1853. Just to the right of Greenleaf, you got Governor Holmes' house built in 1794. He was our first territorial governor and our first state governor. Just across the street to the left, you have Holly Hedges built in 1796. Just across from Holly Hedges, you have the building and tavern Tejada built in 1792. This is the oldest brick structure in Mississippi. It was also our first state capitol building in 1816. During the 1700s, Spanish entrepreneur Don Manuel Garcia owned Tejada. He liked to make money any way he could. He decided to write the King of Spain to send him an elephant. They did. He stuck the little elephant in the courtyard. 5 or 6 persons to come see the elephant. Well, one night, 2 of his guests was in the cups a little bit. Decided it'd be funny to get the elephant drunk.
Aww.
The elephant went on a rampage, tore through the double gates, whipped 6 or 7 horses, 89 men before they got him back in the courtyard. It's still on the law books today. It is illegal to inebriate an elephant.
That's funny.
Poor thing. Look at those
Holly
stairs.
This is the 3rd home built for her by her husband. Her husband was a Spanish bullfight promoter. He liked to fight bulls in their side yard. One week he was gone looking at some fighting bulls. While he was gone, the wife got tired of the smells, had the workers lay the brick out in shape of a British Union Jack flag, because that's where she was from, and that's how we got Holly Hedges.
Slave quarters.
Just to the left, there's 2 beautiful homes known as Painted Ladies. The reason they call them Painted Ladies, they paint them 3 more colors to show off the detail of the home. It was also another way for the wealthy to show off their wealth. Just to the right is our 3rd train depot built in 1910. Passengers get off on the right, luggage is freight on the left. The railway ran through the middle and across Canal Street. The Canal Street was an actual canal for 1.5 miles during the 1800s. Just to the left is Fat Mama's Tamales. They have some really good food there. They're known for their world famous Knock You Naked margarita.
We've eaten there before.
We didn't get naked.
We did not. We didn't have margaritas either.
Yeah.
Converted into a B&B and private condominium. That's the original wagon bumpers on the front. They still have the bay doors in there. Each one of the bay doors weigh about 600 pounds.
Gosh.
So it's currently operational?
Yep. They have a B&B up top and they have private condos down at the bottom.
So we are back again after our little ride because we saw him cutting something earlier and we were like, we gotta come back for that. So we decided to come back and share that little sandwich thingy that he was cutting earlier. It was too good to pass up. What was it?
Bacon, cheddar, brisket sandwich. Everything on these menus sounds so good.
But we have a lot of food that's like left over in our trunk. So we have a lot to eat tonight, but that's why we're just sharing one.
I might pull back a nub.
Oh my god. I didn't think it'd get any better. Oh my god. Like, I want to bring 3 of these home.
I got half of it on my face.
It's okay. Save it for later. That was a fun tour.
Oh, it was amazing.
I know. So
There's-
much to learn over here.
So much history.
It's crazy. And then I didn't even film a lot of it. I wish I would have been filming when he was talking about the free slave that owned that big brick building. How he was a barber and all this stuff, and he even owned slaves himself. it was just, that dude was amazing. Like, he had all this stuff, like, you know.
It was known throughout Natchez.
Yeah. But I didn't get to film everything. He was going fast at one point, so I was like, well. But yeah, that was an awesome tour. And then he handed us a cord for the nighttime ghost tour thing. So next time we come, we're gonna have to go on the ghost tour. Absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful. Thank you, my love.
Beautiful.
That's the best birthday ever.
I don't know.
I'm telling you. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday.
I love you.
I love you.
So this is what we got from that little store. I heard this is a good read. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. But, okay, so we had saw these a while back. And it's the blueberry ones. And we'd never tried it. So we were like, let's share one. So this is a magnet. This is my shirt. And this is Chris's hat.
My baby. Didn't you even look for the one that wasn't broke? Well, it ain't broke. Tell you that much. My poor baby. What happened?
Look, I got the one that wasn't broke. But I left it in the oven. I'm gonna have to put it in the freezer when I get home.
Oh. You can put a straw in it.
Yeah.
My poor baby.
I know.
So did you have a good birthday weekend?
I did, thank you.
Well, now you gotta make your wish. Hold on. Don't blow on them yet. Let me see if I can do this without burning myself.
Ouch.
Boy, this larder, bro. Look at that thing. All right.
I'm old.
No, you're not. You're not old. You're only 41.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shyla, the love of my life. Happy birthday to you. And many more. All right, make a wish.
Why are you naked?
Well, you did make a wish.
Didn't wait for that.
I thought we were all thinking about the same thing. Okay, well, never mind. I love you, baby.
I love you, baby.